Going on, dudes and dudettes? So PFF's Trevor Sikkema has USC's wide receiver Makai Lemon as his #1 guy going into the early recruiting stages of next year's draft, which is really cool, obviously, because he's only going to be a junior, so he could return back for another year. But if he has a good enough year, he could end up going in the first round, which is pretty awesome. It would suck to lose him, obviously, but either way, either him or Jacoby Lane, I think, have a chance to get up there, so it's pretty cool. And I think even when it comes to PFF's returning highest graded receivers in the Big Ten, he is third on that list at 84.4, which is pretty cool. The On3 industry has put out a blue chip commitments list, which is the committed 4 and 5-star players. And of course, USC is leading that list with 20, which is great to see. And there's even a new summary of events that happened with Luke Wayful when he committed to USC on his 3-year NIL deal, because it was USC thought they had him the week prior, and all of a sudden, the night before, Ohio State came in with an offer that apparently he couldn't refuse, and then Penn State, who's a team that is close to him and his brother plays at, made him an offer too. But then USC's like, give us the last chance, the last talk with you, and then luckily they're able to secure him officially. So obviously they're not paying him the full 3 years yet, but if he sticks with it, it's probably going to be a pretty lucrative deal for him. So hopefully he is worth it. And then right now, obviously, USC is #1 in the recruiting rankings. Scott Schrader of On3 did say that they could add up to 5 more in the recruiting class by December. So yeah, definitely looking forward to seeing who they can end up getting, because guys can decommit too who are committed right now, and you just never know who they can add. And then Luke Weaver, that 4-star local wide receiver, looks like he shut down his recruitment, so he's officially with USC, which was great. And then Kennedy Smith made the AmeriCup team for Team USA from USC women's basketball, so congrats to her. And then also Jazzy Davidson, the incoming freshman, made the USA Under-19 national team, so congrats to her. Elijah Arenas and EJ Neal officially signed with USC. Arenas is the incoming freshman who was in that crazy car crash, but luckily he is still recovering. And then EJ Neal is that Sacramento State transfer player, so yeah, we'll see what he can do. It looks like he's the last guy to come in through the portal, but obviously we'll wait and see. And then there's a player, Chibuzo Agbo, got an NBA draft workout with the Nets. USC hasn't really been talking about guys, but for some reason they talked about him, so maybe he's going to get selected this year in the draft, which is pretty cool. There's an offensive lineman, Travis Leonard. Looks like he's being represented by Athlete Asset, who's an offensive lineman for USC. I think he's an incoming freshman, but yeah, either way, congrats to him. House of Victory had a couple signings. They signed the freshman linebacker, AJ Tuatele, and the defensive back, D. Reddick, as well, so congrats to those guys. And then Okako Adika committed to the 3BA in Spokane, Washington Hoop Fest. I think it's a 3-on-3 competition. I don't know if it's Olympics and stuff or if it's its own league, and I kind of even forgot or didn't even know she was really on the USC women's basketball team. But either way, congrats to her, and let's see what she can do for that team.